I'm a little dusty, just like this bottle. A little dusty bottle. Hey, what's going on, Charlie?
I'm Jean.
Thanks for tuning in to Multicasking. Today we're going to do a dusty for you, a Calumet Farm 14-year-old for you bourbon, 74% corn, 18% rye, 8% malted barley.
Seems like this was bottled a long time ago.
2006, 14 years old, so it's a dusty. It's 2 years old.
Dusty.
Yes, if you need to know, it's rack number S3324.07. This is a small batch, and what I love about this particular whiskey, Jean, above all else, is that is a small batch, which tells you how small it is. 19 barrels went into this particular bottle.
19.
19. So thank you. I'm gonna call you CF. Can I call you CF? You're looking down. Did I just spill bourbon?
No, I don't think so.
Thank you, CF. I'm gonna call you CF.
Why CF?
Calumet Farms.
Oh.
For articulating the smallness of your batch. Yeah.
I don't usually like small batches. I'm just kidding. I do actually like small batches.
Weird.
I know.
There's a lot of writing on the back, which I'm not gonna read. I see
What
19.
did you say the ABV was?
I didn't, so good call you. 96.2 proof, 48.1 ABV, 96.2 proof, 14 years old. Not certain if that's gonna be in the shop, but we're gonna put it right there for you.
Did you say what the mash bill was?
74.18.8.
Okay, because I get bourbon on the nose. I get the caramel brown sugar bourbon notes. This is like a liquid caramel lummy. It's lummy.
What? Gene, pleased to be used lummy in a sentence.
Not sure I can.
I'm gonna tell you what I get on the nose, Gene,
Yeah.
and let's see if you understand this. I get, if you mix a Larceny barrel proof with an Elijah Craig barrel proof, and you mix those, and then you dilute it down to 50, this is what I get.
Okay.
I get, like, this is gonna be delicious. I get at least a 50 on the nose.
Yeah.
It's under that, that's okay. But I get your caramels, your caramels, your oaks, your slight cinnamons, slight nutmeg,
Going in.
sunflower seed, walnut. That's an interesting face you got going on there. Ooh.
It's a and then a ooh.
Okay.
Did you do the ooh? You didn't do the ooh.
Oh, I do.
You gotta do the ooh.
I'm gonna pull up a chair, Gene. I'm gonna have to sit down with you. This, Gene, is exactly why we don't do a ton of uncorkings. Wow. On the uncorking, I'm thinking I'm let down. What's the hype about? What we got going on? There's no flavor here. And then I drink it.
This is bourbon
week later.
forward. It is, did you say a week later?
Yeah, I think we uncorked this a week ago.
Oh, I'm like, I think we've had it for a lot longer than a week.
We've owned this for several years. We just uncorked it last week, yes.
Anyhow, I get a lot of those bourbon flavors. The caramel, heavy brown sugar, the little bit of an oak there, but not a lot. I mean, it's like the right amount of oak.
I get oak, I get barrel char, but to me, I get that new fresh oak, which is a little bit confusing for me. Is on the palate, I don't think this is 14 years old. I'm thinking 10 at the most, because I get a lot of oak.
It's so smooth. There's no peppers. I mean, there's some peppers, but there's not as much peppers as I want there to be. I don't get any kind of a alcohol sting at all.
No, none.
This is just really nice.
This whiskey is like it comes from a long line of families who shun the alcohol stings. Like if alcohol was a mini series, this would be the old school farmers like, I get that whiskey stink smack. Never mind, I don't. No, it's like this whiskey never thought about having sting. None. But for me, even at 14 years, and I'll be curious to see what we paid for it. For me, if we have a new bourbon drinker coming over, if we have a newbie, we always, Gene and I, we always give them the Elijah Craig small batch. Here you go. Introduce.
That's true.
If this is cheap enough, I would do this as a number 2. Here's your second newbie whiskey.
With a drop of water, I get a little bit of orange now, like a little bit of tangerine up on the nose.
To me, I'm
Like
getting
it.
blind with water. This is Elijah Craig small bet, or Elijah Craig barrel proof. Wow. I'm I'm more impressed by the nose than I am on the palate. I'm gonna put that out there. The nose is impressive.
I like it better neat. And that drop of water didn't really change it that much. So, yeah. I like it. I'm digging it. It's catching me.
Here's where you're missing out. There are more peppers. Never mind. It was crescendoing to
You
pepper
think
plateau.
it might, right? You think it might get there.
Damn it. Okay.
You're hoping.
Damn it.
Like,
All right.
Come on, man.
Eeny, meeny, money, mo. I'm hoping, Gene. I'm hoping. Oh, I got the good marker.
You got
Hooray!
the good one.
I'm hoping you tell me this was a 70 or under bottle. Here in a second. Would you 90?
I did a 90.
87. 87 for me.
I did a 90 because of, I mean, it is just so smooth
Yeah.
and flavorful. I
Yeah.
mean, there's a ton of flavor. It's bourbon. It's all bourbon, straight bourbon flavor.
Yep.
But it's very flavorful.
If you like bourbon, and this is a straight bourbon whiskey, single back black. If you like bourbon, you will love the Calumet Farms 14 years. This is bourbon forward.
It's all straight bourbon notes.
This-
There's nothing but. That's why, yeah, you can't go wrong with thinking that it's an Elijah Craig barrel proof because it's right along the same family.
Here's my question for you, Gene. If you're Calumet Farms, you have a 14-year-old whiskey that's this good, why do you dilute it down? Why not just release it as a cast strength?
You should ask them.
If you're Calumet Farms and you're watching this video, let us know down in the comments. Anyway, at cast strength, this would be dynamite.
Do you want to know how much this bottle
Please
was?
tell me $71.
I'm not going to tell you that. I don't remember where. I'm sure I'm the one that picked this up. I don't think you would have bought this.
I probably would have bought it, yeah.
You think so?
Yeah.
Not knowing anything about.
I like Calumet Farms, so I probably would have bought this one.
Okay, well, one of us did.
Yeah.
115.
No.
Nope.
No. If it's 55 ABV or higher, probably.
If it's $55, yes.
It's a nice drink, though.
It is. It is.
It's a nice drink.
It's a really nice. I mean, to me, this is smoother than the Elijah Craig barrel proof.
Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna give you that.
So I love Elijah Craig barrel proof. I love all the flavors. It's full of the flavors just like they have. But to me, it is just smoother.
You know what I just got? Imagine if walnuts were made into a peanut butter, walnut butter. That was my finish just now.
Yeah, nice.
And then I drank again and it went away. Not sure why. Yeah, it's a little high for me, but that's part of the whiskey journey, is it not? Buying bottles
You never know what you're gonna get.
that we thought we were gonna like and thought we were gonna love, but for the price, the Vicky Mendoza line, man, I'm telling you. What bottle did you buy for a high price thinking you were gonna love and it was just
Yeah, we have several of those.
We
You
have
never know
lots.
what you're gonna get till you get it home and in your glass.
I think many a college girl could attest to that. I think
Yeah.
we're gonna go a different direction,
That's
and then you add it in your glass.
Where I was going. I was gonna say, you know what? I'm not. Just in your glass.
Thank you, Gene, for adding that.
Yes.
I'm Charlie.
I'm Jean, and I hope you are just as thirsty as we are.
Frisk 'em before you leave the bars, ladies. Frisk 'em.